what were your feelings about Britain's Got Talent shedding another 450,000 viewers? That's nearly 1 million viewers gone in 2 weeks because ITV think it's great to stick this dance on in support of Black Lives Matter. They took out an advert supporting diversity, and their viewers hate it. They're going away. They're turning the telly off. What is the matter with that television company?
Well, that's right. I mean, unlike some double acts and people and things, we actually do talk to each other when we're not on radio, Kevin, so we quite agree with each other's views. And between us, we both knew that the ratings were going to fall. I was surprised.
I was surprised it was that many.
A little friend of mine sends me the ratings, and when it was 450,000, I'm not very good at maths, and I thought, 450,000 this week, 450,000 last week. That's like nearly 1 million people in 2 weeks.
You're quite good at maths.
And they only...
It took me a long...
from a starting point of only about 5 million, so they've lost a fifth of their audience.
They had 9 million for the first show of 2020 this year.
Oh, wow.
They've actually lost over half their audience. And bearing in mind there was lockdown where people were desperate to try and watch something and there wasn't anything on, it came back. It's a bit like no one wanting to go and see the Cup semi-final, because this is the semi-final of Britain's Got Talent, and normally tickets are really hot for the semi-finals rather than the early rounds, but people just don't want to watch. Now, it can't have anything to do with this political stuff, Kevin, can it?
No,
it might just be a rubbish. The people have got bored of it. It could be just...
Well, someone said it was because there was a fellow television guy from Newspapers claimed it was because there was a lack of talent.
It's rubbish. It's rubbish.
It's rubbish. It's rubbish.
And it wasn't live. It wasn't live. This was the viewers voting with their remotes. And I know this because I put out a tweet about it. This is exactly what I tweeted about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, something like that. By the way, you can read it still on my timeline.
To prove it.
On my Twitter timeline at TVKev. Right, it goes like this. On the back of its triumphant Ofcom exoneration over diversity's party political broadcast on behalf of Black Lives Matter, Britain's Got Talent loses another 450,000 viewers. That's nearly 1 million down in 2 weeks. Well done, ITV. Trebles all round. Now listen to this. 1,324 retweets, 90 quote tweets, 5,484 likes, 166,000 engagements. People are wound up, and every single one of them are saying, don't thrust this stuff, this political nonsense down our throats when we're trying to enjoy an entertainment program.
That's right.
It's the same thing, isn't it, when we're talking about awards ceremony?
It is, Kevin. It is, Kevin. And in actual fact, the thing is, I'd like to think that unlike actors and actresses, we actually are in tune with our readers, our listeners, because both of us have listened over the years and seen the runes. And I've been doing this long enough to know that if you treat people with contempt, just as politicians did over Brexit, as they did over various other issues, migration as well, they didn't listen to people and shouted the race card as soon as anyone said. As soon as you do that, people get fed up and they vote with their feet. There's no surprise that less people are watching the BBC in the Midlands and the North, both areas that the BBC neglected during the Brexit votes, as anywhere else in the area. So it doesn't surprise me at all that ITV have taken a stand.
Yeah, they took out an advert. Right. They took out an advert in the papers to say do one to their viewers.
People who are angry about this aren't necessarily angry about the race thing. They're angry about having political views on their televisions when they just want to watch people dancing well or badly.
Yeah, and then Alicia Dixon turns up with a Black Lives Matter.
That's trolling the audience, isn't it? Really?
Trolling the audience. And then ITV take out huge adverts in the papers saying we support diversity, implicitly saying we don't support our viewers. These people are crazy.
But why? It's like a newspaper saying that they don't agree with their readers.
We hate our readers.
It's doing a rap.
We hate our readers.
Don't buy this newspaper. We hate you. That's the equivalent of it.